You have a story for everything. And that was something that someone said to me recently. And I kind of do. I find that stories help us to relate to each other. So someone asked me the other day, they said, how do you rebuild connections to bring back laughter and create real conversations in a world that's so dominated by screens? And my answer is simply this: storytelling. Stories have a way of cutting through the noise and reminding us of what it means to be human. They connect us to shared experiences, spark curiosity, and make us feel seen. So, I'm going to tell you a story, and the name of it is called The Invisible Strings. Once upon a time, in a little village, there was a new invention called the Connection Bracelet. And this bracelet let people send and receive messages instantly, sharing what they were doing and even find out the latest gossip in the village. It sounded amazing, and soon everyone, kids and adults, started wearing one. At first, the bracelet sounded like a great idea. People could stay connected all the time, even when they weren't together. But something strange started happening in the village. In the schoolyard, kids weren't laughing and playing as much anymore. Instead, they stood in little groups, staring at their bracelets, trying to catch up on the latest village news. Even kids without bracelets felt left out because everyone else seemed to be in on something that they couldn't see. At lunchtime, instead of sharing funny stories or sharing ideas, the kids were all glued to their bracelets, making sure that they didn't miss anything important. The once lively dining hall grew quiet, with less eye contact, less laughter, and fewer connections. One day, a little girl named Clara noticed how quiet things had become. "It's like the bracelets have invisible strings," she said. "They pull us away from each other even when we're standing side by side." She missed playing hide and seek, giggling with her friends, and feeling truly connected. Clara decided to try an experiment. She challenged her friends to take off their bracelets for just one afternoon. First, everyone hesitated. "What if we miss something?" they asked. But Clara smiled and said, "Maybe we'll find something better." That afternoon, the kids played games, laughed, and told stories just like they used to. They realized that they didn't need the bracelets to feel connected. What they really needed was each other. Now, if I was sharing this story with kids, I would ask them, does this bracelet remind you of anything that we have today that helps us to stay connected? And then I would let the conversation go where it's meant. So let me ask you, to read this story to your child, do you think they will recognize their own connection bracelets? And how do you try to cut those invisible strings of connection that pull us away from the present moment? And remember, you are doing an amazing job. Looking forward to our next conversation.